seconds. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. Let me know that you can hear me because I am using my new microphone. I'm waiting on my other sound box to come, but I'm using this one. I just want to see how it is, So I'm using this one. Let me know you guys can hear me okay or not. Give me a thumbs up or a yes or a something. I'm muted, muted, muted. No. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Okay. You can hear me. All right. Awesome. If I need to turn myself up a little bit, I can, but here we are. I can hear you. I can hear you. Check your settings. I don't think you have the right mic selected. Let's see. Do I sound funny? Because I did like a little recording this morning of my sound and I didn't sound like the gain. It's like the mic isn't on, it's quiet. See? And I don't understand. Because it sounded like that to me this morning. Is this any better? Hi, everyone. Hi, hi, hi. But that's why I'm waiting on my new like sound box thing because I don't think this one is good enough. I don't think it has enough oomph behind it to push the microphone. So it'll be here tomorrow. Okay, awesome. How is everybody? That sounds better. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to give, I see everybody in chat. I'm just going to give like a big collective hello to everyone. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Too loud? Because I'll turn it down. It's too loud. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. Okay. So I'm sticky. I have not had self tanner on, but like 2 or 3 times all winter long. And I put my tanner on this morning and I feel sticky and I'm not used to it. So I'm like, ugh. So I had to run out and get me some vape juice because I was out. And I was a few minutes early. So I decided to go ahead and come live. So here we are. A few things. Oliver's on one. You hear him. Hi, Squishy. Thank you for becoming a member, my girl. Thank you. Thank you. Those of you guys that were in Squishy's live last night, waiting for her to go live, she got called into work and she's rescheduled it for this evening. So if anybody is looking to listen to a live this evening, my friend Squishy, aka Thuggish Therapy, will be live. Is it 7 o'clock again, Squishy? I didn't check. I talked to Squishy for a few minutes before I went live, but it's okay, my girl. It's okay. But she will be live tonight if you guys want to come and hang out. Agreed, Mayday. And it's good to see you in chat, my girl. It is. So, 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock. So, oh, I'm so sticky. So, number one, let's get that out of the way. Number two, hey, Mugsy. I'm just going to start crossing things off the list today. I never, and when I say never, I mean never. I, yeah, listen, I could not imagine vaping and it not be a flavored juice, Jen. I mean, apple watermelon. How could you not? The last one I had, or the rest of what's in my vape now, is like a berry hibiscus or something like that. My husband likes it, but it's not my favorite. But I couldn't imagine vaping and it not be flavored. Hi, Janine. It's good to see you. Hello, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. I feel weird not doing a roll call, but you know. Okay. Mugsy. Is Ladybug in here? Ladybug, I was thinking about you earlier, and there you are. I was thinking about you earlier. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. So I was like, where is my Ladybug? You knew I was thinking about you, and you had to come let me know that you were okay. Hi, Cindy. I feel super weird. Thank you for subbing to my friend Squishy. Yeah, but Mugsy. And you guys know that there he is. I never talk about AMZ over here, like ever. There's no need to. AMZ has talked about me and talked shit and made fun and like has done all the things with me when it comes to me. And I just never mention her because it is what the fuck it is, you know? Other people's opinions of me is not my fucking business. Am I right? So, yesterday when I was live, I asked Muggsy why he, right, KK? Who is that? Don't know her. Why he lets Jen keep shitting on him? Valid question. Valid. Hey, Heidi. And I guess it made Amzy mad. It is what the fuck it is. You know? She made a community post. I read literally the first line. And it was like, have you not heard the things that Muggsy has said about me in Jen's chat? No. 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 I don't look at Jen's chat. Whenever I listen to Jen when she's live, it's Paul. I'm sitting over at Paula's and I'm not looking at Jen's chat while I'm sitting in Paula's chat. Sir, stay out of that cat food. Oliver thought he'd pull a slick one. So no, I don't look at Jen's chat. I have no idea what happens between Amzy and Muggsy. No clue. And it's honestly not my business. So I don't know what the rest of her community post said. I honestly couldn't tell you, but that was the first line. And I was like, I made a community post of my own and I literally said I didn't get past the first line because I can't be bothered, number one. Number two, have you not heard the things that your friend Jen says about you, but yet you're going to get upset with me for asking Muggsy why he lets Jen It is what it is. No, it doesn't work that way. You're pregnant, not disabled. Sorry. You're pregnant, not disabled. So it is what it is. Hey, Past. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, my friend? But yes, there's quite a few West Virginians in my chat. So there's that. Like and to be honest, I never know day to day who is good with who, who's mad at who, who's friendly, who's whatever with who. Like it is what it is, right? Number 3. Burns. Number 3. Right, D. Johns, right. Let's see what's next. John Yates. And the things that he said in his life over the weekend. And Whitney Lee, you know I love you, girl. You're one of my favorite trolls. You always have been. But for my sake, Whitney Lee, will you please take down that clip of what John said about me and Deadly? Please. Please. I was scrolling through shorts this afternoon before I left to get vape juice, before I set up my live. I was like scrolling through shorts on YouTube and I come across Whitney Lee and a clip of John saying what the fuck he said about me and Deadly. And to be clear, Deadly, hey, big hair, Deadly never said that. Square did. Square said that on Deadly's panel, but girl, squishy. Square said that on Deadly's panel, but Deadly never said that. Deadly has said stuff that Johnny, he's, the rumors with Johnny Mac, Deadly has mentioned those things. But Deadly has never said that himself has done anything sexual with me. And right, Heidi, yeah. Yep, it was Square. And I went the fuck off on Square. I mean, if y'all remember, those of y'all that were there, like I literally went the fuck off on him the next day when I went live for saying what he did. I would love to know. Okay, before I say that. Thank you, Janine. You're sweet. And we do have a good group of people over here. We do. You all remember that? I did. I let him fucking have it. I did. Hey, Ghost of Shadows, you remember that too? Yeah, I know you remember. So, okay, thank you. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. I will check my messages and get back with her. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and letting me know. I am mad it was said. I am, Locone. I'm absolutely mad and upset that it was said. I am. And that's what I was getting to next. So, let me finish. Let me finish. But I just don't want stuff like that out there about me. It'd be one thing if it was true, but it's not even true. But let me finish my thought. Boeing. I like this girl. She's an event planner. I'm thinking the best way to ask her out is by booking an event where she and I go out. So what should I do? I think that's a great idea, Boeing. I do. I think that's an awesome idea. No worries. No worries. I'm just, let me finish getting my thoughts out and then you can have your opinions on what I say. Okay? Just give me 2 seconds. After my live yesterday, Jen put up screenshots and like this huge long paragraph. I barely read the paragraph. Like I can't be bothered with that shit. And I try to keep stuff that I post on my community tab as short and sweet as possible because I know I can't be bothered reading a bunch of shit. So I don't want to do that to other people either. What's up, Brett? AC and I will be addressing the Paula Iceman bullshit later today about idea using my name to threaten others. I don't know. Okay, I'm here for it, but I don't know. I don't know what you're talking. I mean, I know Paula and I know Iceman, and I kind of know what's going on with them and that, but not really. But I don't know how you were brought into it, so I'm intrigued, my friend. I'm intrigued. I don't know. But I'll be there and I'll be listening with bells on. Hi, Nurse Jen. Brettatata. Brettatata. Hello, Jasmine and Brandy, beside each other, my besties. How are you? So, well, it seems like you guys know what's going on and I don't, but I'm here for it. Okay. So I don't know what was in the short story that Jen wrote on her community tab, but I seen the screenshots and I snagged them, and because I had a feeling that she was going to be taking that down, and she did. So I put them up on my own community tab last night. And I'm going to have to get this tanner off my fingers. One of those days, y'all. So I'm going to go to my community tab because I have questions of my own. Oh, first off, I'm going to show Jen how you actually fundraise for an animal. Susie, that's in the chat right now, this is her dog. Let me make sure you guys can see that. This is Susie's dog. Okay. Susie has had lots of like health issues and things, and she is in rehab learning to walk again. And it says, when I was hospitalized, she was being cared for by housekeeping. When she was relocated to a sitter, it was reported she was limping. It was discovered by the vet that she has a severely broken leg. If she doesn't have surgery, they will have to amputate or euthanize her. I am relearning to walk at a rehab, which costs nearly all monthly income. If you can find it in your hearts to help, Mountain View Animal Hospital is where it is who is handling her dog's health issues. Susie has their phone number here. Her name. It says the telephone number, and tell them that Susan Bryant for Lily, if you guys want to donate. Okay. This is on my community tab. If you guys want to donate to help Susie and her dog. And it's like, I would think that like somebody has hurt this dog, y'all. Somebody has hurt her. Like for her to have a leg so severely broken that it needs a surgery or amputation or euthanizer. Hold on, KK, and whenever I go to tag people, it's like I lose my brain. I forget to tag people, but I did. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Okay. My community post is in the chat. So this is how you fundraise. Yeah. They said it seems like she was kicked. And that's horrible, Susie. It's horrible. But this is how you fundraise for an animal. Thank you. Everybody that has shared this and everybody that is going to grab this link and share it out. The more people, the better. But Susie does not want you to give her money. Okay? She has given her vet's office phone number for you to donate yourself. Okay? This is how you do it. When you have an animal that really is sick and really needs a surgery, and you're really doing this for a good cause, this is how you do it. You don't give your Cash App or your PayPal or none of the things. You give the phone number to the vet and have people donate on their own if they would like to. But if anybody can find it in their hearts to donate, the community post is on my community tab. Other creators are sharing it out on their community tabs as well. Maria has shared it. I believe Cindy shared it. Bliss Chris, KK just asked for the link to share it. I tagged some people in the awareness community. They're sharing it out as well. I don't care if Amzi's live sniping me. I don't give a shit. It's irrelevant to me. Like, honestly, irrelevant. Tell me you have nothing else to talk about other than, playing my content. But it's getting out to even another audience while AMZ is sniping me. So if anybody can find it in their heart to donate, thank you. Shortisha, she shared it. Shortisha is not a part of the quote unquote awareness community that I am a part of, but she does awareness content here on YouTube, and she's in the chat. I've shared out her channel a few times, but she's in the chat and she shared it out to her people as well. So yes, is Zeus in here? I think I just seen Zeus pop in too. Hi, Zeus. So sorry about your baby. A lot of times when a dog gets amputation, they bounce back really well. And a lot of times it's the cheaper option, just a thought. And My father-in-law has a German Shepherd who had to have a leg amputated a few years ago. But I mean, he's doing fine. It just sucks, you know. But yeah, But thank you to everyone. And see, I forgot to thank you, Chantel. I always forget to tag people. So there's that. Let me go to my next post. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. Right, y'all. Right. So, hey, Paula. So, I'm going to pull these up on my phone as well so I can see to read them. Oh, and I, I, I was listening to Paula this morning and she was sniping Jen, who was playing Terry Time. And that woman's going to have a heart attack on a live stream. I'm convinced it's going to happen. But while Jen was playing Terry Time, while she was screaming to the top of her lungs and talking shit and lie, you guys already. She said that Molly, Molly, my dog, is in a cage that's too small for her. I mean, I'm not sure where you're getting that from because the only picture that I have ever shown of Molly in her kennel is this one. And look at all that extra room with her. Like, where are you getting that she's in a kennel that's too small? Do tell. And she said she's in a kennel too small if she even still has her. Tell me you don't know what the fuck you're talking about without telling me you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you don't know me, old woman. You don't know me. Okay? But there's that. But I just took a picture of Molly this morning and I put it on my other channel on the community tab, just like a good happy Tuesday to everybody. But yeah, here's the picture that I took of Molly this morning with a big old smile on her face. She loves her mom. Huge. Thank you, Black Swan. Thank you. And that picture is like super cute. Goose honk? Never heard it, Jules. Never heard it. So thank you guys. Thank you. But I just thought I'd get that out of the way because that picture of Molly popped up just now in my photos. But Jen posted these. Okay. Jen posted these yesterday after my live. They are messages between her and John. The first one says, John, if you're up, AC is a POS. I had a big meltdown as well. He is a complete POS. You're a better person than him. And John had no idea that it was Jen that he was talking to. Ambulance girl would probably be too big, but you know, if you want to, but it would probably be too big for her. And Missy, they're honestly not that big. She just has, like, she needs her haircut, her spring haircut, but they're really not that big. That's just all that hair. But Jen was messaging John and he had no idea who the hell he was talking to, which is weird. And she says, this is Jen. I was just on AC's panel. You don't have to like me, but I fought with him last night over you, and I heard your live and just left his panel. He says, Jesus, Jen. I went on his panel because AC called you a FAG last night. I'm going back up. Like, who? What? Hi, Erica. I have no idea, Paula. I have no idea. I'm clueless on the situation. Absolutely, Nurse Jen. Absolutely. If a crate is too big, dogs will poop and pee in them, which is not the reason for a crate. Absolutely, Nurse Jen. Yes. Why do you think, number one, that he needs a protector, Jen? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was like, had no bliss. He had no idea he was talking to Jen on the phone. Like, who are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when he realizes that it's Jen that he's talking to, he says, just know if and when I find out that you and him are good, you will put the final nail in the coffin with me. He goes on to say, I'm sure Heidi and Sophie are going to come for me now that I mentioned Deadly. Why? Absolutely, Heidi. Absolutely. What gave John the idea that me and Heidi are talking to Deadly and that we would come after John because he mentioned Deadly? Where did he get this idea from? That's what I would love to know. And then John tells Jen, if you ever want to get at Sophie, you say on a live how Deadly said he fisted her loose twat. And then he goes on to say, you want to go at Heidi? You tell the world how she K'd Teresa. You constantly play checkers when we're playing chess, sweetie. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Flapjack. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much. Right, y'all? I don't know, Mayday. I don't know. Why did he want Jen to be the one? Want Jen to be the one to say the stuff while he's apologizing and then refers to chess games like he's playing everyone. I don't know, Mayday. I don't know. Yeah, y'all. This let me see if it has a date on it. I don't see a date on it. I'm thinking this was the morning of his apology, but it was before the apology. Yes, yes. Not only did he say it, but he typed it too and wanted Jen to say it. Yeah. Absolutely, Heidi. Absolutely. And Jen played Terry Times Tuesday with, meth heads this morning. Jen played that her live, and Terry Times said the same thing, that you could have prevented her passing. No, 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 no. Neither one, Erica. This is a completely different John from a completely different community. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confuse some of you guys, but this is a completely different John that has nothing to do with none of that stuff, Erica. Yes. Yes. Jules, yes. It was the night that he went on AC's panel, and after he did his own lives on his own channel, then there were these text messages. Yeah, it was disgusting, Jules. It was disgusting. No, Maria, no. I know. I know, Heidi. I know. How could you know? If she did not tell you herself, how was you to know? You know? I know, Heidi. I know you would have. So, read that one. And after John says to tell, John tells Jen to say these things about me and Heidi. The next thing Jen says is, it will be a cold day in hell before you or I end up with cuts on us again. Hi, Julie BC. How are you, my girl? Hi, Yasmina. It is inquiring. It is. She says, "It's past chess, John. I was on Deadly's because he called you that name. If you think I don't love the shit out of you, go watch the replay." It's okay, Erica. I'm used to it at this point. Like, it is what it is at this point. And John says, "I don't give a fuck if he calls me that. It wasn't the first time, it won't be the last. But now I have Jules cornered," he says. Cornered how? Exactly. By wearing a bee costume? How? Jen says, "Well, you have a friend if you want. Good night. I'm not friends with Deadly." You're not? Because you've constantly been on his panel for months now. Cooch has been his mod for, I don't know, a couple months at least. But it's me and Heidi that he thinks is going to come at him because he said something about Deadly. I'm confused. Absolutely, KK. So I want to know why Jen deleted these comments, these text messages between her and John. What I would like to know. And why do you want Jen to say these disgusting things about me? What did I do to you, John? Hmm? I'd love to know. What did me and Heidi do to you in order for you to say these things about us? That's what I would love to know. So, yeah. But again, it was not Deadly that said these things. Deadly never said that Deadly did anything to me. Jen said somebody called her and spoke to her. So it's funny she gets a call and then it's deleted. Absolutely, Mayday. Yeah. And then Cindy says Jen said that she deleted it because the stepmom commented in the comment section. All she had to do was delete her comments. I know, Cindy, that's what I said too. I don't know, like that makes no sense. All she had to do was delete the stepmom's comments and block her so she can't make more comments. Very possible, Bliss Chris. It's very possible. Yeah. Yeah, KK, yeah. Huge. So, yeah, yeah, Boeing, yeah. I'm being sniped over there. It's okay. Mod 148 says I called Jen after it was taken down to express my feelings to her. Well, thank you, Mod 148. Right, yeah. Completely understandable. That's probably more like it, Bliss Chris. She deleted it because she can't stand on shit. Yeah. I feel an important thing is here as we see through all her BS. And we know Sophie wouldn't be like that or do anything like that. Absolutely, Janine. Absolutely. Yeah. And I can't say I blame her, Heidi. But here's my thing. She blocks out. Well, it's not going to show up on my screenshots here on my community tab. But she blocks out. Didn't she block out Teresa's name? Yeah. Yeah. She blocks out Teresa's name before she posts it on her community tab. But yet she plays Terry Times Live today where Terry Time talked about the same shit. What's the point? Continuous bullshit. Mod 148. Yes. Probably. That's what I think too, Mayday. True, Cindy. True. Boeing, I am in West Virginia, but I'm on the West Virginia border. But I'm like, I don't even know how many hours from Richmond. I'm a good distance from Richmond. I know. And I know, Heidi. And I totally understand because I'm the same way with Naked Butterfly. You know? And it's not even been a year since Naked Butterfly has passed. And I wasn't as good of friends or even known Naked Butterfly near as long as you were friends with Teresa, you know? And from time to time, I will come across comments from people in a comment section bringing up me and Naked Butterfly in the same sentence. And it's like, why? Like, I could really hurt some of these people's feelings right now, but I won't, you know? And she was, Carrie. She was laughing about it. She was laughing about the things that Terry Time was saying about Heidi and Teresa this morning. She laughed. But yesterday evening, when she was live, she acted appalled because John said this in their text. Like, pick a fucking lane and fucking stick to it. Oh, thank you, Mugsy. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that, my friend. Thank you, Mugsy. I appreciate you, my friend. I really do. It was vile, Miss Mickey. It was. Yeah, Bliss. Absolutely, because you're not too far from there. And she wasn't even around her computer, Heidi. For a few minutes, she was like right there, listening and doing whatever. But then she like walked away And she wasn't in the room for the rest of it. So I don't know if somebody called her and told her to turn that shit off because Terry Time was not finished in her video, and Jen just like come and ended it all of a sudden. So May 2nd, 3 years. I'm just catching up on comments with you guys. And when I had messaged John, was it Saturday morning or Sunday morning? Sunday morning, I think it was. My nose keeps itching. I hadn't listened to all of his live yet to know that he said that about me and Deadly. Like I didn't even hear that shit yet. That was like after the fact. After I messaged him and after his live, his apology live to me and Heidi, I went back and I finished listening because that live was like over 3 hours long. I went back and I continued listening to it. And after the fact is when I heard him say those disgusting things about me and Deadly. Because when I messaged him, I said, hold on. I said, just to set you straight, the only person supporting Deadly is your friend Jen. She is on panel with him nightly and has personal conversations with him on the phone. I would appreciate it if you don't bring me up on your live streams. I have not spoke to Deadly since 2024. I am not going to fight with you. That's what I said to him. It would have been a whole lot more than that if I would have heard him say those disgusting sexual things about me. But again, I didn't hear none of that shit yet. And what was the point of messaging him back again after the fact to say, oh, by the way, what? Like, you know? But then to see Jen put out these text messages. Hey, Amber. I want to focus in on the background because she was arguing in the other room with Clint. Carrie, I have that live saved and uploaded, so I could put it in my editing software and kind of like play around with the voices and see if I can, you know, concentrate more on the voices in the background versus the voices, you know, you know. We'll see what we can do. So absolutely, Missy Tessa. Everyone feeling sorry and defending Jen, stop. She is asking for everything she gets. She is. All right, Janine, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us, my girl. So, yes, yes, Big Hair. Yes. I accepted his apology before I knew he said those vile things. Yes. Like I had no clue. And when I heard it, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he didn't bring it up in our conversation that we had. He didn't bring that shit up either. So I was clueless about all of that until later. He's taken those lives down. I'm glad he did because I don't want that shit out there. It's bad enough that Jen says the shit that she fucking says. You know? I was able to hear her say something to him about your daughter to him, so they were arguing even with. I don't know. I don't know, Carrie, because Clint don't have a daughter. He has a son, I'm pretty sure. I seen that Gabby struck. God, who was it? Somebody this morning, and I gave them like, some tips and stuff on how to beat the strikes. But yeah, right inquiring, yeah. But it's bad enough for Jen to say the shit that she does, right? But then we've got John saying this other completely different, disgusting shit about me. And none of it's fucking true. You know? No, it wasn't, Cindy. It wasn't brought up in the live he did apologizing either. I also had no idea what he had originally said, too. Absolutely. Yeah, that wasn't a part of anything. Oh, he has a son and a daughter. I thought he just had one kid. Well, thank you, KK. Tammy. Yes, that's who it was. It was Tammy. And I gave her some tips on how to beat the copyright strikes. I haven't gotten anything, which I don't have. I have some Gabby things on my channel, but not a lot. But she's just as bad, if not worse, than Jen at this point, striking people with false strikes. Right, Julie. Right. So that's why I hadn't said anything about it till now, you know. But to see text messages between John and Jen and him wanting her to say this disgusting shit, like, what is that? What are you trying to, what? What, honey? Do you need to go potty? Okay, let's go potty. So there's that. Something else I was wanting to talk about too. I should have made a list. Wait a minute, what? Who's, let me look at y'all's comment between you and Julie. Who said? She'll never tell. I told, okay, here we go. Mod 148 says, I told Jen she needs to stop playing victim and to learn to take accountability for the shit she does, but it went in one ear and out the other. I blocked her. And that's the best thing that you can do at this point because she's not going to change. She's not going to take accountability. She says that she's not going to take accountability for anything that she said or did in 2023. So nothing's ever going to change. Nothing is ever going to change. She said she would never tell what she knows about you. What is there to know? Like, right, Erica? Lady, she doesn't know anything about me. I don't care if the world knows. Trust and believe that. I am not stupid. Absolutely, Mod 148. I told you she thought she was a big secret yesterday. Big deal. I got assaulted rescuing a puppy. That doesn't look bad on me. No. Like, what? What? She's a fucking joke. There, I said what Jen thinks is a secret. I was viciously assaulted and attacked rescuing a puppy last year. Julie, I had no idea. I hope you're okay. I kind of remember you getting hurt last year, but I didn't know what happened. Oh my goodness. Absolutely inquiring, and that's my thing, you know? And that's it, Cindy. It's disgusting that she thinks that that is some secret that she could weaponize against you. Like, what? What? It's awful. I ended up in the hospital. It was so bad. Jen knew about it and thinks it's to expose that. Wow. Wow, Julie. And I remember you being hurt and like everything, but I had no idea. And to think that you can weaponize and use that against somebody's getting attacked against them as if it was their fault. That's sick. Sick. When was that? In the live today? Heidi, is that when she said that? Wow, Julie. But was it in like the 14-minute live that she did this morning? Yeah, the secret's out, Jen. The secret's out. Craziness. Okay, let me go. Some other channel. And I really don't want to play Terry Time because she says some vile things. I got it, Chicky. Thank you. I got it. I got it. Never, Yasmina. Never. I'm sorry, Julie. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. I'm going to put out a huge trigger warning. Absolutely, Julie. Absolutely. I'm going to play the live. Absolutely, Cindy. Absolutely. And I would never, 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 ever have a conversation with Jen or anybody like that that I don't know. Absolutely, Asia. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to play Jen's live from this morning, playing Terry Times live that she did. Okay. Y'all know that I'm not a trigger warning kind of girl because you know what to expect with these assholes, right? But this is different. Is it? Okay. Okay, so it's not that live. It's her live that she did last night. No, Heidi, I'm not playing it. I thought it was that's when she said that stuff about Mod 148, but I just got a message saying it was from Jen's live she did last night. So I'm not playing it. So I'm not playing it. I don't want to. And thank goodness that's not the live I need. Because I could barely get through it this morning in Paula's chat. Let me go to my other account. Studio. I think I got it. Nope. Nope, I haven't uploaded it yet, so I'll get it from Paula's. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel since yesterday. Switching from studio to studio, I just realized that I've gotten like 35 subscribers since yesterday. Thank you guys so much. Okay. 2 seconds. I'm not looking at the chat, so you're going to have to give me a minute. Speed it up. And share my screen.
Where is it? Oh my lord. Jeez, I can't keep on to anything.
Absolutely.
No freaking wonder anything on your guys' phone.
You, Jen Bailey.
I think I'm the
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not mad at Whitney Lee for reposting it. Like, not at all. Like, that's what clip channels do. And Whitney is sort of that, right? I'm not mad at Whitney for anything. But, I mean, it'd be nice if she took it down because flipping through YouTube and finding somebody saying something like that about you is not, not the best thing in the world.
Here's the thing. It's nobody's going to listen to me, or at the end of the day, they're not going to listen to me. So I just have to prove it to myself, and I guess y'all. And okay, so this is what happened. Should I have deleted everything? Obviously, you guys know, but here's the thing. So John was, I guess, pissed off. I guess him and KK and him and KK fell out. Apparently, him and Jules had fallen out. So I go in, if anybody was in there, and what was he doing? He was fighting with KK about something, right? So I go in, and he didn't even know about the way that KK knew me and Clint. So I go up on Pam. Okay, so first off, he was already pissed off at them. Okay, so I don't understand this. So he was already mad at them. Your kitty passed away. I'm sorry, honey. You can hit me up if you need to.
Thank you, Cindy.
I'm sure it's very confusing for you.
Yes, Prince.
Okay, so I went up there with him. We had a good time. I thought everything was fine. You know, me and Brooke were up there, talking about stuff, and I dropped down, and then I go back out, go back into the other room. So I put the text out because, yes, and he puts people's texts out too. Let's not act like he is, he said some atrocious things like myself, and I'm just going to call it out because this is what me and him do. But so he does this live, and he's like, "Oh, I want to apologize to Sophie and the other person I'm not going to bring up, or my life will be threatened again." And I'm like, and then he looks down, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, okay, so you're apologizing to them, right?" So I'm like, "What am I, chopped liver?" Because like he lets everybody get away with everything. Like I've never posted his scrotum, and I just always felt like,
yeah, I've never posted his scrotum either. That was your friend Brooke. Yeah, not me. What do you mean everybody gets away with everything? The fuck are you talking about? Heidi hasn't done anything to get away with it, whatever. The fuck are you talking about?
like I apologize for the pictures. I've always said that I was sorry about the pictures, but I feel like that he apologized because, and I hadn't even looked at the text at that point. So yeah, we're very sorry, Dove. If you need anything, let me know. So I was thinking today, and I'm looking at the text, and I said, well, look at this, because I wasn't reading all of it. I don't do that. You guys know I'm a moron, because I would have put that shit out last night, right? And honest to God, like I look at it, and he's talking shit on both of them, and I'm like, wait a minute. So you call me off to the side.
So you were having a conversation with him in text message, but you didn't read what he said to you? That's bullshit. Bullshit. Mod 148 says, told me the reason she cried and melted down was because John apologized to you and Heidi. Yeah, I figured. Right, Gary? Yeah, absolutely. She is paranoid. Absolutely. Wow.
And say, oh, if anybody was in Dudley's room or something, then I see this text where somebody's sticking fists in different places. So let's just say we're sorry about that. So he had already, well, if you're in Dudley's room, that's the nail in the coffin. Okay, cool. Right. So then, and I started to feel bad at that point, but then it was just like, he looked down. I'm like, oh, bro. Yeah. But it's very weird that the night before he was all pissed at them, so he was sorry the next day, but the night before he had already said that, he was like, that whole, taking fist and putting it anywhere. And I don't know where. So he said that. And I was like, wait a minute. So then I get blamed because I'm getting blamed because John's mom is being gone after by Brett and AC. Right. So I'm like, okay. And then I get.
When did Brett and AC go after John's mom? I never heard that. This is from last night, Miss Lisa. This is last night. Hi, Glenn Crack. How are you? It's good to see you. But when did that happen? I listened to AC's. I listened to Brett's live yesterday. And I did not hear anything about anybody talking about or going after John's mom. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Prince of Sheba, we're just kind of like a mixture of communities right now. I really don't have a name for my community right now. But I'm pretty sure that you've come in my chat before. But this is from last night.
Blame for that. And I'm like, wait a minute. Brett and AC roll with Q Wells and K to the K. So they were already mad at him. So then I get blamed for that too, right? Then I get blamed for the order of which Maria and John went to court. That's my fault because I, through Maria 4 funerals, knew what was going on. And he said the ghost of Maria, which I didn't even know about until after I got out of jail. So that was also my fault too. So, there's a reason why I put them out because he treats me like garbage. And I don't know, you know, I'm sure people are going to see this because so I posted it, talked to somebody. I get the blame for everything, right? And he goes over to AC's, right? And you know how it's always been, Jen, you know, John and everything. He didn't ask me to go over there. He didn't. But I heard how AC was talking to him. And as I always am, I go over and I even text him and said, and he goes, Jesus, Jen, he told me not to go back up. I did. Because I know how it feels to have that little
And I think so too, Chicky, because it was weird. It was super strange for that to happen. Chicky says, I think John got gassed up to go at you and Heidi. I think so too. Because it came out of fucking nowhere. And then the text messages with Jen, like, how did he get the idea that me and Heidi are going to come after him because he said something about Deadly? Like, where in the fuck is that coming from? Hold on, AC. Where in the fuck is that coming from? Who told him that? You know what I'm saying? And like, nothing makes sense. Well, Prince of Sheba, I'm in like 3 different communities right now, and all 3 communities come into my chat and hang out. So I'm like a free agent and just kind of like go where I want to, and everybody comes here. So you know. Darn tootin'. You're funny. Hey, AC.
Hola.
What's up, my friend?
Real quick, I wanted to come up and address the Brett mom thing, or Brett and talking about John's mom thing. John was clipped talking about going after all of my history. Like, so I can't speak too much on it at the moment. But since we're tit for tat kind of people, since John wants to fucking play dirty, then we play dirty too. So John, once again, don't do nefarious shit, because we are better at this.
Yeah. I will have to say that you are. Yeah.
We're better at this. If you don't want people talking about your personal shit, then don't talk about other people's personal shit.
Yeah.
And he's brought up my personal shit a bunch of times, and it's fine.
Yeah. And yeah, and I was asleep whenever you did your live over the weekend. Like, I watched it the next day, but I was like laying down. Like, Brett always goes live at like 9 o'clock, and it's perfect because I'm like laying down. I'll have my earbud in, I'll listen and whatever. But I didn't go in chat because I was trying to have some kind of stupidly have some kind of like respect for John and just like not go in there. But fuck it. Now is how I'm like, fuck it. Like, he obviously doesn't give a shit about me and whose chat he goes in that's talking shit about me and trying to get in and whoever else to go the fuck at me. So why should I have any respect when he has none for me? Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. And it's also, I always go back to, like, I go where I want to go. I go hang out. Like, I don't have to be on anyone's side. But when you start pulling the whole gatekeeping and shit, oh, you can't be at this person's channel. You can't be at this person's place. You can't be in their comments. Okay, then we'll play your game then.
Yeah. And hold on a second. Prince of Sheba, no offense taken, my friend. None taken. I'm just letting you kind of know what's going on over here, but no offense taken. But me and John got into it June of 2024, like really fucking bad, because like I was cool with Deadly and John was trying to tell me that I couldn't be friends with, kind of what he's doing now.
Right.
He's completely has no idea what the fuck he's talking about, because I have not spoken to Deadly since 2024. But he was trying to tell me that I couldn't be friends with Deadly if I wanted to be friends with him. And I'm like, all right, then you made my decision for me. Like, nobody is going to tell me who I can and cannot be friends with and where I can and cannot hang out. You know what I'm saying? And we got into it like really fucking bad. And we didn't talk for a long time until like, I don't know, fall, early winter 2025. We didn't talk until then. And it's just like nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing has changed with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go where the fuck I want to go. I'm going to talk and be friends with or friendly with who the fuck I want to be friends and friendly with. I like you. I like Brett. I like Jane. Like, I like you guys. And, you know, everybody from your community that comes in here, that comes along with you guys, I like you guys. And I can't help it that John has problems with people that I'm friendly with. So,
And like, and just to kind of add to that, like, there's been people that, because like, but once again, I like coming to y'all side of YouTube and hanging out and doing all that shit. But there's been people that have said, "Oh, I like you, I like Brett, but I don't like shit," or "I don't like Tonic," or "I don't like, you know, whoever." Like, you can like who you want. I've never gone after those people for that reason.
and let me tell you, Tonic is growing on me. At first, I wasn't too fond of him, but the more I'm listening to him, the more he's growing on me. There's that.
He's
And
got a dry sense of
Chris,
humor, and
he does.
it's
And I
different.
kind of do too. So, I mean, you know. Bliss Chris says, Soph, does AC know about John hacking your channel and going live? Did you ever hear about that?
Wait, he hacked my channel?
Mine.
Oh, no, I did not hear about that.
No, yes. Like, I hadn't talked to John in a long time. And me and him used to have keys to each other's channel. And I like cut him off, took his keys away, and I completely disabled my StreamYard. Little did I know he still had access to my StreamYard from his StreamYard. And I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Well, it's kind of the same situation with Amber and Texas Girl. Same thing with Maria and Ann. Right. So once again, I've told people, like, once someone has had access to your channel, like if you're on someone else's StreamYard, you have to remove it from that StreamYard. It's still accessible. I've had people that are no longer part of the shit show, or no longer, like, their channels were still connected to the shit show. I removed them myself because I was never gonna take the chance of somebody going, "Ooh, you're the one who did this."
I took their channels off. From, I think it was my Google like third-party permissions or something, and take it away from there. And from then on, he's had no access to anything.
Yeah.
But I had to do it from there. But he went live in the middle of the night from my channel, Addie's channel, and his channel all at the same time. I got my phone was blowing up in the middle of the night, and I could not figure out. I was on the phone with Cindy and Bliss, and I could not figure out how to take him off of there to save my life. And then the next day, somebody got a hold of JJ and was like, "This is what she needs to do to get him off of there." But he did it like 3 times, AC, in the same night.
Yeah.
I mean, he went on there raising all kinds of fucking hell, doxing me, talking shit about my all the things that you could imagine. He said that night from my channel. It was December 2024 is when that was. And I don't know.
Well, I came up just to say those things real quick, just because I didn't want there to be any confusion as to what was said. There was a bunch of things that were said. There's a bunch of people that are behind the scenes trying to ask for certain bits and pieces of for private information. And look, my docs is out there. So if you're really going to go to work, it's not the first time, won't be the last time. I guarantee I'm going to enjoy the show. And when it gets flipped on you, well, just know that we're better at it. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
By AC. So there's that. But yeah, but it was like I was trying to, I didn't go over there because I just, but it is what it is. It is what it is at this point, y'all. But Johnny Crack has your channel. Hello.
Hi, what's up?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Sophie, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Sophie. This is the Princess Sheba. I was just in the chat.
Uh-huh.
So I just wanted to, instead of going back and forth in the chat, I think I've
No
been
worries.
following you for about, it might be a year and a half or 2 years, but like I tune in and out. But
Mm-hmm.
so I like to explore and, go and see what other communities are out there in YouTube because I find it really interesting because I'm a part of two myself. But
Right.
I've been like the lady you're reviewing right now, Jen. I've been to her
Yep.
page and I've asked her the same question, what y'all's communities call it, and nobody can give me an answer or like
Well,
a backstory
I'll tell
about
you.
how y'all all came together. Like what brings y'all all together?
I'll tell you. So there's the 90-day community. That's the community that Jen is from and some people in my chat are from.
Okay.
And the guy John we're talking about is John Yates. And he used to like interview people from the show 90 Day Fiance, right? And
Oh,
then
okay.
you know who I'm talking about? And
Yeah.
then
90 Day Fiance.
there is the shit show community where AC that was just on my panel, that's his community, and I'm mingle over there too. And then there's an awareness community that I'm a part of that's on YouTube and TikTok where we expose scammers, beggars, all around shitty people. And
Right.
I also am a part of that community.
So what
And some
makes
of
up
those
the
people are in my
largest
chat too.
bulk of the people that that are
It's
here? Like,
honestly a mixture of everybody.
okay. So like there are
Yeah.
different content creators for each different community of those
Yep.
communities. Okay.
Yep.
So Jen,
And
what area
there's
is she in?
content creators from each of those communities in my chat right now.
So Jen, what part is she from?
90 Day.
Okay. So y'all have the same interest of 90 Day Fiance, like y'all were reviewing that, and that's how y'all came together.
At one time, like 2020, like a long time ago. I honestly
During
don't
COVID.
know why. Yes. I honestly don't know
Yeah, that
why
makes sense.
it's still called the 90 Day community because it has not been about 90 Day in a very long time.
That's how the YouTube communities I'm a part of started, was around the COVID time, since we were a lot of us were shut in. So I think a lot of the YouTube community started around that time, because that's how the ones that I'm a part of got started as well. And our focus isn't even what the original focus was. So now it's just all about the drama between the different content
Yep.
creators. We all talk about
Yep.
each other and like
Yep.
the bits and
Yep.
spats that goes on. So
Yep.
is that kind of what the
Absolutely.
same thing is
Yep.
here?
Yep. For the most
Okay.
part. Yes. For the most
Okay.
part.
I get it. That's all I wanted to know.
And I've seen you come in my chat like several times and stuff. So I remembered your name, but I'm glad I can kind of put a face to and a voice to the name now. So
Yeah,
thanks for coming up and
my name's Stefan, but my channel name's Princess Sheba, but it's
Mhm.
either or, it doesn't matter. But I just find all these the YouTube communities, when I find other ones like outside of like what I'm a part of, I find them
Mhm.
so interesting. Like like what their backstories are. So that's all it is just curiosity. So I'm not sent here from anyone to infiltrate or
Oh, no,
anything
no,
weird
no, it's
like
fine,
that.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well, I'll let you get
But
back to your
let's see.
content, but
Okay.
thank you
All
for
right. Thanks for
answering
coming
that. I
up and hanging
appreciate
out
it.
with me for a few minutes. Have a good
Oh,
day.
thank you, Sophie. Bye bye.
Bye. But yeah, guys, I've seen him come over here a few times and stuff. So I'm glad I could put a voice to the name now. But yes, we are the Hive, the shit show, Workyverse, bottom feeders, the troll community, the anti KJ community, the awareness community. We're just kind of like a mixture of everybody over here, and that's why I like my channel over here, because everybody from all of these different places comes and everybody can hang out. And I love that. Yeah, absolutely, Kay. Absolutely. You were an anti KJ too, Chicky. So was Bliss and Cindy and JJ. And there's some more people too that I can't think of that came from anti KJ. So, but yeah, so it is what it is at this point, y'all. You know, um, I like who I like, and yeah, JJ, yeah, I like who I like, and I'm going to go where I want to go, and Oliver agrees with me, and ambulance girl, that was funny. You too, Miss Lisa. You were anti KJ. The doodles are hungry, y'all. I'm going to have to get off of here in a few minutes. Katie Joy is who KJ is. Okay, y'all. Okay. We're getting crazy over here, y'all. You too, Secret? See, it's just like a whole bunch of, we're a Mod Podge over here. But that's pretty much all I had to say today. You know, some people might not be happy with what I said today, and I don't really fucking care, because I'm allowed to have my thoughts and my opinions on things. And if I would have known that those horrible things were said about me on the live stream, then my conversation with John before his apology would have been very different. That's all I'm going to say. And to know that he wanted Jen to attack me and Heidi with that as well is BS. Yeah, Oliver. Yeah, I seen you. He thinks he's slick. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. He's something else, y'all, and he's hungry. It's dinner time, so. But yeah, that's and I was going where I was at for over a year. That a lot of you guys didn't see me, and where I've gotten the majority of my subscribers from is from the awareness people doing that content. So, right, Asia, I get it. I get it. And that's kind of why I've not really done much over there lately, because it's just like everywhere else. The creators started talking about each other and stopped focusing on the content. So, it wasn't fun anymore. So, absolutely, JJ. Absolutely. So, But yes, my conversation with John would have been a lot differently if I would have heard the things that was said. Yeah. I know, screenshot this. You did. I sucked you in over here, didn't I? The Jen stuff. So, yeah. So, whenever Brett goes live, I don't know if Brett's going live. I didn't ask AC. I don't know if Brett's going live or AC's going live. I forgot what I was doing over here. But we're going to play a few more minutes of this and
Assholes
then
go after
we'll.
people. So I go up there because I could tell John he was just getting upset, and I know that he has degrees, and I just know, and I was just like, fuck it. I go up there, and you know how that went, and I text him because I felt bad, and I didn't see anybody go up there to help him out, and I know how it feels because at one time, you know, but so we're texting. He's like, Jesus, Jen, don't go up there. And then he made the comment about deadly, but I didn't read the middle part of it, and thank God I didn't, John, because had I done that, then those two women would be really, really mad. Now, so if he covered me, I knew that would happen, but I would have already outed that. Y'all know how I am. So to be honest, I don't feel entirely bad for putting him out because he's put other people's texts out. And I told this person, I said, he gets away with murder. I never do, which I looking at it now, I do because I deleted every single video, you know, wanting everybody to feel bad. And I shouldn't have done that because guess what? Now AdSense is all messed up. So once again, I did something impulsive to get people to feel bad. Well, that didn't work out. But that's why I did it. Wow, that feels good to get that off my chest. Because the other stuff, when does he go up on anybody's panel? He never does. And to be honest with you, and it's nothing against Brooke. I don't know where Brooke is. I never know where her and I are. But he's always like, I miss Brooke. I miss Brooke. And again, they have a close relationship. I get it. But it's like, I almost feel like, why do I want to try to impress somebody that I feel like isn't there for me? And they tried, you know, and I was told, oh, he was sticking up for you. No, he wasn't. He was already attacking them. He just didn't want to have all this heat on him. So just throw it on me. And these two women don't like me. So I'm an asshole. Like, I really watch him. And like, honestly, he does not give two shits about me. I don't know who you are. Jen, you made things worse going up there and really had no business doing so. I was watching the whole time. Well, I did go into his room. Or are you talking about going up on ACs? I feel like I could have done different. Like I went up on panels to help.
Okay, Rabbit, thank you.
But there is no but. I would I do it again? No, definitely not. So no, I really don't feel bad. He's done some despicable fucking things like me. Yes. You're just defending me. I appreciate that. But I would like to say him and I don't want to have everything in common with him. I think that I do. And I've always looked up to him. And I, for the most part, have stuck up for him and not even a thank you. And because I guess
that's why you don't stick up for people, Jen. People can stick up for themselves. I don't want none of y'all sticking up for me. Y'all know I can handle my own shit over here, right? Usually at 9:30 is recap and entertain tonight. Absolutely, Mayday. We have Jules at 6. Brett is usually 9:30-ish. So, yes, we'll be kept entertained this evening.
I didn't tell him that I was doing it, but he definitely seemed like we were okay. I don't think anybody else was on the phone with him all the time. I was defending him at first and I was telling you to shut up already because you were making him look weak. I can't see. I just see your guys' handle names. So I'm getting different. Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. Okay. Petty on purpose. Ma had a flu. Okay, hold on. Was that silk print that's in here or just me? I think it's silk print. No. A fungus amongst us. Well, to be honest with you,
right?
To be honest with you, I don't really know who you are. To be honest, I'm sorry that you feel that way. To be honest with you, I wish you would get that same energy to other people. I mean, I do. We've all shown text. I regret going up there. And I didn't say anything about Sophie. So why did she cover me today?
Do you not remember in your crash out crying live on Sunday talking shit? Do you not remember doing that? I know, JJ. I know. You're my friend. I know. But you got, I don't want to bring any heat on anybody else because of, you know what I'm saying? It's the one thing all these communities have come together about is anti-Gittler. Think about it, how bad one person is when so many different communities come together. Absolutely, Mayday, you're right.
He's not friends with Sophie any more than she's not. If he can apologize, he was being fake about it yesterday. I don't care what anybody says. And that's why I get mad, because I get treated differently. And I told Julie that today. But I have seen him. I didn't delete that person. I don't want to be gatekeeping anymore. Yes, it was fake, because I can listen to anybody that's come. Listen, I'm not saying that one person's better than the other. Okay. I just listen when somebody says, "Oh, well, you did." No, I did not start that, and maybe I shouldn't have gone out there. It made it worse. I guess it didn't help it, but he didn't seem like that was. He said Jesus Jen, and in the text he's like, "Oh, if you want to get them, then say this." I could have said that, John, and oh my God, would I not be in some shit? But it's okay for
You
him.
would be in
Bro,
some
he said
shit.
that.
You absolutely would be in some shit if you said those disgusting things about me and Heidi. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Because my daughter's stepmom was commenting on there. To be completely
Right,
honest,
ambulance
I
girl.
deleted
Yeah.
it because my kid's mother was in there commenting, and I was trying to be as polite as I could, because I'm really trying to clean shit up. Whether you guys believe that or not, I don't really care. She's part of my life, and I really don't want to mention her again. If you want me to read it, I can. I'm sure he's going to read it. Actually, tonight he'll probably show every text, and that's fine. I don't care. For years, and you know the thing is I act just as bad as he does. I remember Clint even telling me all these years, John, Clint would freaking give you money. And do you know what Clint said? I don't think John has ever hearted it. Not one time. And not to say that I don't do that shit. I get people that message me. Right. Spokesperson. No offense, but I'm not dealing with you worky-verse people. I've been part of this community. I got way more stuff to worry about. Okay. So you're gone. Jen, you messed up his sympathy griff. That's why John's mad. I wasn't aware it was a sympathy griff. I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was trying to protect him. And I don't know why anybody thinks that I wouldn't. And I was pretty surprised that, and I really was like, oh my God, I'm canceled. I can't, I can't do this.
Canceled,
my family's watching, and I'm done. And, I got people threatening me, like Missy, and we'll put you in jail. And, it's like, why do I get scared about what people say? Why do I do that? So if anybody knows me, like when I knew I had to quit smoking, I didn't smoke cigarettes anymore. And I'm about to the point now. And I told my husband, if I don't put my foot down about shit, I'm going to be a laughing stock. Like if I feel like I got to cry, I'm done. Because that is some victim act.
You've been a laughing stock. You've been canceled, girl. Come on.
Shit, I should not be showing that. And people love that. So I'm not doing that anymore, because that's what all my friends are saying is stupid. Hopefully.
Right, Jicky.
I think they all just say shit to piss me off, and then I got to make it freaking worse by responding. And I know that. But honestly, I'm just so bored about the male community and AC and all them. Like, honestly, it's never going to quit. So if I don't mention them, hopefully they just go on. Jules is going to keep doing Jules. Maria's going to keep doing Maria. They're always going to come on. I'm probably going to have to do something with my comment section, because I can't keep you women off of it. So you're never going to quit. I'm not going to be scared about stuff. Here's what was said. And if I mention somebody's name, please don't threaten my wife. Yeah.
Right, JJ.
It's just the point that I could have said what he said. So I'm not going to look at this. I know that I made it worse. I know for a fact I made it worse. However, he is not an angel in this either. I personally do not. Obviously, everybody was graping everybody, but it's my fault that the order. Why is that my fault? I threw Maria 4 funerals. He responded. I didn't say, hey, respond. I was too busy shaking what God gave me. So I got blamed for that. Like, I don't get it. But
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Sophie? Here I go again, disrupting your content again. You're right in the middle of a video. I thought I was going to catch you before you played the video, though. But you were expounding on the different communities and whatnot, which I find fascinating. And I looked up, and I do remember that John Yates guy, but it was a while ago. Like, didn't he do something like where people like didn't like him at one point or something like that? I don't know, something about that.
People still don't like him. Yeah.
Okay. I remember something like that from a while ago, but I was asking you all those questions, and it's kind of rude for me to just ask you all those questions, and I didn't give you the opportunity to ask me anything. Was there anything that you wanted to know about me or where I'm from?
What community are you from? What do you guys do and talk about and all the things
So
over there?
I'm from two different communities. I'm from one, the Umar Johnson sector, or the Umar sector. Have you ever heard of
Mhm.
Umar Johnson?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, so he's a scammer, and we formed like a community around him, trying to get him stopped and expose him for his scamming ways. Like he's been, manipulating people and trying to raise all these funds but he's like pocketing the money. So it was all centered around exposing him. So I'm a part of that sector, which is the Umar Johnson sector. If you just search it, you'll see a bunch of shit about
Dr. Umar Johnson?
Dr. Umar Johnson. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I
So I'm a
got it
part of
pulled up.
that sector. That's
Okay.
the first sector I was a part of. And then I'm also in what's called the beef sector, or the beefing sector. And that sector, we like drag each other, cuss each other out. Some people dox each other, and people try to
Yeah.
find things to humiliate people on. If you have a
Same
camera
thing
slip,
over
they'll make
here.
fun of your
Yeah.
dirty house for a week, and all of that type of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you have it's like uh a permanent war type
Yeah.
sector
Yeah. I
space.
completely
So
understand.
it's a little rough
Um,
over there. So
some of
um
the people in my chat know the Umar Johnson stuff.
oh yeah, it's crazy. He's raised millions of dollars, and for a school
Well,
that never has opened. So he's been
that's
raising
what
money
Chris
for
just said. Yeah.
since 2014 for this school that has never opened, and he keeps extending the date out. Like every year, it's like, oh, we're going to be open this August, and then it doesn't open. Then next year we'll be opening, and he's still raising money this entire time. So that's how we
Wow.
started. We're like we're
Okay.
like watching him and exposing him and all his bullshit. So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check into that. It's interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's a big scammer, but we don't. But like you said, with your community, we don't even talk about him anymore because he's not even really relevant anymore. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That
we've
is
done
sort
so
of how
much
things
exposing
go.
on him, like he can't really even
Mhm.
raise any more money. So
Good. Good.
right. Okay. I just wanted to just let you know a
All
little
right.
bit about me,
Awesome.
just so I'm not, you don't think I'm like some type of weird stalker just trying to get information off of y'all. So just so
No,
you,
no, no,
when
no,
I
no. You're fine.
pop
You're
in,
fine.
that know me and where I'm from. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. That
All
sounds
right.
good. Thanks for
And
coming
it's
back
nice
up.
meeting
See you
everybody in the
later.
chat. Y'all
Yeah.
have a good show. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Wow. I didn't even know that Umar guy existed. People get put out after a while. Absolutely, Bliss. Yeah. That was not George. I seen his face behind the scene, behind the thing back here. It was not George. I promise y'all.
I did notice yesterday, he was like, is Jen live? And he looks down and it's just, I don't know if he was frustrated. I don't know what it was. But I don't think in this situation, I'm totally at fault and I'm tired of being scared to speak up about it. You should be able to go to Debbie's channel if you want, like you said, and do good on it. Hey, Heath. AC is, that's okay. But I didn't start that shit between AC and John. John started that shit. I made a mistake, obviously, going up on a panel. I did. I
So
made it worse, but I didn't
Jen admits that John started the stuff between him and AC. You just heard that, right?
have anything to do with the mom or any of that. But I promise you, I did not do it to get attention on me. When I said, I knew I shouldn't have gone up. It never, ever goes good. I hate that dude. I really, really do. He's been more forgiving to other people. I know. I didn't say that I
Right,
didn't. Listen, I may mess up a lot, but I felt bad. That's not the first time I've ever done it. But I just figured, hey, because AC does that shit to me, and what I didn't realize was I just didn't want anybody to have to deal with these people. But you know what?
But here's the thing, Jen. Here's the thing. You can't handle these people coming at you. So why are you going to put yourself in the lion's den for somebody that doesn't even like you? It's horrible, Sherry. It's horrible. But why are you going to put yourself out there for somebody that doesn't even like you? So you get more shit. And then you have a fucking crash out on top of it.
Maybe it would have stayed fixed, but I'm telling you what, telling me that I'm more than happy, John. I'm sorry, but you know, I know. That's what I figured with AC in them. You just got to smother them out. I've never met people like that. I guess just people are like, hey, I want to make money and fuck your life up or push you. And I no. Mm-mm. That crying bullshit. And I'm not doing it anymore because I'm just, it's stupid.
Bullshit.
It's so stupid. I haven't been getting the sleep I want to. I get behind on stuff. Clint doesn't like to go out. I like to go out. And then when he's not doing anything, then I go hit the like button. Right. You need to stop being nasty to all of us who speak to you. You're making unnecessary enemies and a laughing stock already. Get it? I understand that, Carrie. I would like to say though, maybe I need to make it up to you. I agree with what you say, 100%. John was going to prolong the sympathy for at least a week. I think you did a service to people, in my opinion. All right. I appreciate people coming in here. Some of us actually just want to have fun and do what we do. Cooch is in there covering something, traders or something. I should be in there having a chill time. Because she, never did I think Cooch and I would be cool. I don't know why people have a problem with it. I like you. A lot. All right.
Oh, and guys, I found a new person to cover. Let me tell you something. We're going to have fun with this one. We're going to have fun. There we go. We're going to have fun with this one. I'm going to reach out and get the keys to the vault today, and I'm going to start going through all of the content, years of content with this one. And yeah, we're going to have fun. Yeah, screenshot this. Yes. We're going to have fun. Yeah.
Please don't text me. I don't need no text from anybody. Kira, none of you. Unless you're one of my moms. Or
oh, wait a minute. Wasn't it Kira that come in here yesterday when I was live taking up for Jen? And then Jen came in also? So, but this was last night. Right, Mud Digger? I don't think they're a YouTuber locale. I don't know if they have a TikTok or not. So, to wait and see. But I'm confused. I never know when they're okay. Her and Kira are okay and when they're not okay. Because like I said, they both come in here towards the end of my live yesterday. And then last night it was like, it's like, oh, fuck her. Like what? That's what I thought. Inquiring. That's what I thought. She is a weirdo. She's so weird.
Thanks. All right. Okay, got it. You're not Workiverse. Well, spokesman, honestly, please quit texting me unless you want to like come in and chill, which I don't foresee we're ever going to be cool. It's cool. I ain't got nothing to say about you or your cousin's sister. Please don't call me. I'm going to have to block this one, I feel like. All right. Okay, we're going to have to decline you. Decline. How do I block you, little sucker? No, we're not going to do that. Let me block him. Block. Something tells me we won't be going for lunch, sir. We're not going to be that cool anymore. Okay. Thank you for making me focus.
I think so too, Yasmina.
All right. All right.
Come on, Jen. Shit.
I don't think she hurts me because like I don't think she wants to make anybody mad. I get it, but I wish she would come to me about stuff instead of like all behind. Like I know I'm not a good look, but if you're hitting me up behind the scenes, it's like, I get it. I got to prove shit. Let me just focus on this. I'm sorry. Because on God, I did not, all I saw was the first part of the text and I kind of just left it. AC is very disgusting. Right. And I am, but I'm not going with, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that, but I do need to get my ass out and be around people because this is not, I like some people, but this isn't productive for me. It's really not. It's not me. It was me, but it's not going to be me. That's it. Believe it or don't, I know I don't have a good track record, but I do want to have a life again, if that's okay. And if I need to, is what I'm saying.
Exactly, Chickie. She tells everything.
Okay. Thank you, Cooch. I can't understand this phone. I just had to trade this phone in.
Why anybody has personal conversations with Jen, I will never understand. I would never. Absolutely, Bliss Chris. What? Hey, Commissioner, how are you? So after all the grandstanding, she goes live to play the Yes, absolutely, Mayday. Absolutely. It's good to see you, Commissioner. I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute, y'all.
And so pardon me. Okay. So I said, John, if you're up, AC is a piece of shit. I said, I had a big meltdown on the phone talking. I mean, it wasn't with him last night.
She's going through the text
listen to you in
messages.
that way. So he said, I went up on his faggot. Honey, honestly, yeah, I do like this panel. I got into it and I said, out of you. We'll talk on IG, sir.
No offense, Jen, but you handed them guys the win, and that's why John and Brooke got mad at you. The fuck?
But I get it.
And she's made friends with all of these trolls, like they're her friends. Like, these people don't like you, Jen. You don't know who's behind these accounts. Bliss Chris. Yeah, she didn't give a shit, Maria. She had to go live herself and have attention. Crazy, y'all.
Okay. I said, I'm going back up. Okay. I went on his panel because
Oh, I don't
AC
care.
called you that name and I felt bad. Just people,
I don't care.
which is not surprising. I can do that. Because I'm not too genuine, I guess.
She's not
Imagine if
too
you put all this
genuine. You hear that? She's not too genuine. In other words, she's a fucking fake and a liar. Wait a minute, what? Cooch ended up in Jen's chat, and Cooch and Kendra were backing Jen up and trashing John. When was it? In this live last night, Mayday? Yep, absolutely, JJ. That's it. Yep. Crazy, y'all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. My husband will be home in a few minutes. Not genuinely Jen. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Jules will be live at 6, right? Glasses. Contacts are dirty or something. 6 p.m. I have no idea. No clue. I don't know nothing about nothing. I just know what my chat tells me. I have no idea. So I'm going to get off of here. Jules will be live at 6. And Brett and AC will be live sometime tonight. I don't know when or what channel. But yeah, I will probably not be live tomorrow. I got to go back to the salon and she's going to fix my hair for free because I don't know, because it didn't get fixed the first time. And when you spend lots of money with somebody, they want to keep you happy. So, I'm getting my hair fixed tomorrow, so I probably won't be live, but I'll try and see you guys on Thursday. I hope you have a good evening and a good Wednesday. I'm going to miss you guys. Thank you for Squishy for becoming a new member, Flapjack for the $10 super chat, and Muggsy for the $2 super chat and the Cash App for the doodles. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.